no kills on gelato. Shout out blowing gas like a nigga hit the lotto. Loud pack in a Gucci print backpack. I do the dash in a 392 scat pack.
What's up, y'all? This is episode 2 of the Keep It Lit podcast, man. I'm your host, Eminary Tiff.
We got your girl, Miss Barrier, 411 in the building.
KP Keep It Lit.
And Reem, the official one.
Man, so today, the Keep It Lit weed of the day, man, is coming from the Lit delivery service, man. And where is that, man, Miss Barrier?
You can hit them up online at www.litoakland.com. There's a number, 510-808-5295. And they got that weekly special, so make sure you hit them up. And
man, they got some fire weed, man. Right here, we got the cheesecake. You feel me? Right here, I don't know what this is.
It's some Irene.
No, Irene Og.
That's Irene Og.
Okay, Irene, let's go then. Okay.
So
Me, myself, and Irene.
I don't. Yep, it is San Francisco. HiFiCannabis.com. High Fidelity Cannabis Company.
So out of San Francisco.
Out of San Francisco, man. Shout out to y'all. They gave us a T-shirt. Wait, where the lit shirt at, man? Here we go. We got a nice old lit shirt from them, man. Shout out to them for fucking with us, man.
So make sure www.litoakland.com. Hit them up.
Man, so me and KP finna roll up some of this cheesecake.
Yeah,
I think she got it. What you rolling out of?
I'm gonna roll out the raws. I
Okay.
stopped smoking the tobacco.
Okay. She don't fuck with the tobacco. I fuck with the switches,
Health
like
is
I
wealth.
told y'all in the last episode. But what's been going on, Miss Bay Area? What's popping right now that's on the news, man? And man, what's going on?
Well, I mean, I know y'all saw the Jussie Smollett, right, man? That was live on
Breaking
CNN.
news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, man. So what happened with him?
He got what is the word? He got
Acquitted.
acquitted. He sure did.
All the charges was dropped, man.
Womp.
Man, I've seen a few memes out there though. Hella funny though.
So I heard but hold on, look. I heard the reason that he got the charges dropped because they said he would only get community service, and they said he already had served community service, so it didn't make any sense to give him more. The reason really to me isn't enough with all the evidence they had against him, but I mean,
You pay for your attorney.
he messing with the Fox Network though. You feel me, Empire. So honestly, I think it's some money somewhere else where they said we can't put him in jail, so they didn't put him in jail because ain't no way all them charges should be dropped like that. Oh man.
And what's gonna happen to the people that beat him up? They saying.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I don't even know what happened with that. So they're gonna drop their charges, say they never
Them
went there and bought their
Nigerians.
mask and that noose.
Right.
Like, come on,
Where
bro,
did that
it's
go?
too much evidence. They
Where
on
did
camera
that go?
buying a
Right.
noose and all the stuff. So they for sure did that. So
Or
like
looking at what else they're doing then with that shit.
that
they
thing was a stage thing. You feel me? So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But it's good he free, man. But you know.
I don't know. It just took everybody for a ride, though. You know, just thinking about stuff. I don't know. I still think it has something to do with the network.
don't
Maybe
really
for some
believe it. I
ratings.
don't know
I mean,
what
I
you're
wouldn't put
saying,
it past anything, you know.
Give me that bag right there, man.
That's the one in the cheesecake.
Yeah, you feel me? That's the only thing about switches. You gotta dump the inside. You feel me? She ain't got that problem, huh? Nope,
Right.
she coming straight out the table. So it might be a little more convenient with the Raw. Shout out to Raw, man. Hopefully they'll come be on the Keep It Lit podcast one day. You feel me?
Right.
I don't know. We try. We show us rolling y'all shit. Man, we smell hella
It
good.
smell
man.
hella good breaking it down.
Right. And I think
Is it
it's
gonna taste like
what kind of
cheesecake?
weed is this though? I think it tell us on the side. Is it? Oh, it just say it's harvested the date and shit. It's 100% cannabis, whatever it is.
It's kind of the consistency of cookie a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought it would have told us if it's
3.5
indica or
grams.
sativa or not, but they ain't even telling us. But whatever, shit.
We gonna figure that out though.
And then he has
Future-
the
the
harvested
future
date,
shows.
the expiration date. So
It's
you
got
know.
all the info on there too, so I kind of
Yeah,
like
that's
this. The
what's
other
up.
ones kind of be just plain, don't really tell you shit, just slap a name on there. So
17,
shout out to High
14%.
Fidelity Cannabis Company, man. We finna roll up some of this shit. Man,
Shout out to
Mac Reem, what
Kazi.
you into over there? What you looking
Oh,
into?
man,
What's
right.
popping, man?
Right now, I'm just checking out the employment situation for the Bay Area
So
right
you
now.
got some jobs for them? Come
Yeah,
on, let them know.
Right now, it's warehouse loader. Out at Pepsi right now, they're paying $22 an hour. What you need is a California valid ID and no criminal record.
Okay. How many people don't got a criminal record?
Hey,
Might not
and
be
then we
going
have
to
another
Pepsi.
one for $19 an hour, and this one is another warehouse job at Anheuser-Busch, and they're paying $19 an hour. And
Go
what
get
you
you a
just
job.
need you an ID, just show up and work. And one more job at FedEx. Everybody know FedEx moving $17 an hour. They still hiring, man, especially right now during the season. Get out there, man, from 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Apply, man. You can even apply from your phone All you need is an ID, valid ID. Let's get out here and work. Hey.
The post office is also hiring for people that want to get into the government, good retirements, good programs. So check them out. Every single post office I've been by, it says we're hiring U.S. jobs. So they make some good money.
Right, post office make good money. You just gotta take a hard ass test and nobody be passing, so they always hiring. But for real. But man, that's what's up, man.
So we got guests here. We're gonna have some guests come in.
Yeah, we having the best guest come in today, man. Ryda, man.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. We got Ryda coming in. Brookfield, Dirty Mackin, and then we got a brother from the cast with us in here today too. We're gonna have Mr.
Oh yeah. Dayday coming on to talk to us too, man.
He's gonna break down a lot of stuff of what he got going on as well in his music industry, as well as this series and movies he's involved in. Seminary Tiff gonna hurry up and get these joints rolled.
Bro, I'm trying to get this done right now.
I just want to know
so I can smoke it live on here, so I can smell this shit. You feel me? Like, for real.
It takes time to roll a good.
I don't want to lie to the listeners, to the people out there, and just be like, oh, we got this weed and we just smoke it.
That's right. Well,
So we gonna smoke some of this shit, man. And we're gonna come right back.
Y'all enjoy yourselves. Go get a cocktail, get your weed ready, and we'll be right back.
Look at that Reem.
I put in overtime. I put in overtime. Put up in that pretty thing. How about like the president? Nigga shining like a light. Looking like I hit a lick. Cause Ryda go to work. Ryda get that check. I put in overtime. Nobody gave me shit. Put up in that pretty thing. How about like the president? Nigga shining like a light. Looking like I hit a lick. Cause Ryda go to work. Ryda get that check. I put in overtime. Nobody gave me shit. What you know about Pro Wings, HJ 900s? The reason that I started stunting, I came from nothing. I grew up in the hood, never had no silver spoon. And all I knew was struggling since I came out the womb. The ghettos was my home, that's where I earned my bones. Living on that poverty line did something to me, dog. It really stirred my soul, made me want to rise above it. By the time I started puberty, nigga, I was thugging. The drug game was bugging, niggas was having money. I told myself, fuck that, I got to get a bundle. So that I wouldn't cop, I got out on that block. The next thing I knew, I had a pocket full of guap. Put it in that pretty thing, how about like the president?
We back, man. We going to our second segment. We got our guest here, Ryda. We poured us a drink. I'm finna light up this blunt, man. But what's up, man, Ryda? How you doing, blood?
Man, blessed and highly favored. How you doing, Tiff?
What's up, man? I've been knowing you for a long time, man.
For sure,
I think
man.
the first time I met you was on the bus, I think.
Look, see? The
On
mud.
the 57,
yeah.
freestyling on the bus, like.
For the dirt in which we came.
Right, man. So what you been doing, though? You had that song with MAC. How did that come about? Like, how did you get a song with MAC, though? Like, I didn't expect to see that collaboration. So I was like, whoa, like, okay.
Shit was crazy, Tiff. Like, it's like one of them things, bro, just like, just some fluke type shit.
But connected and respected type shit, though.
Yeah,
like, nigga
I had
respected
reached
where
out,
you
like,
came from, what
like
you did to reach out.
This really how it went, right?
Yeah.
I had got at him, right? Big bro, you feel me? Introduce myself properly and whatnot. We got a partner in common and whatnot, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I was gonna go through him to do a song with him. I had been wanting to do a song with him, you feel me? And I don't know, just something told me, but compelled me to just be like, man, you know, we men at the end of the day. I never been a
reach out,
name
man to
dropper
man,
or I had
right.
to use nobody else's name to establish no relationship with nobody. So I just got at the brother, told him who I was, where I'm from, I'm fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Shot him a few songs of the shit where I'm at right now to give a nigga a dose, get some constructive criticism. The nigga was digging the nigga shit and was like, blood, I like that overtime joint, bro. Like I could stake some shit on
Right. He
that.
was feeling it.
Yeah, and it really like fucked me up, right? Because you wouldn't like how you say you didn't see that coming. You wouldn't think that. Like I literally sent that song to him with one verse.
Right.
And he liked it so much that the nigga was like, well, I like this joint. Some bitch did 2 verses, bro, to that one song.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You feel me? Just,
Right, and he don't even fuck with people like that. Like,
So
he
no,
really
no,
don't.
Like you said, like,
You ain't from West Oakland, so
Yeah.
that part right there, bro, I was like, wait, my Brookfield nigga got a song with MAC. I'm like,
look, bro,
what he
this
doing?
really what it was, Tiff. Like you said, on my mama. It was nothing more than a nigga introducing itself and a nigga check a nigga transcript. That's what it's all about.
Right.
Nigga check
Checked on it, it's official.
Check come
We
back,
doing
you know what I'm
that.
saying, impeccable. I'm who I say I am.
Right.
Or like, you feel me? Nothing but, you know, some positive shit. If a nigga say anything
That's
else,
love,
it's
man.
you know?
That's love right there, man. Free MAC, man.
For sure,
You
man.
feel me? That show you right there. Two dudes can come from two different spots, you feel me? And bring something together and bring it to the table, man. You feel me?
Slap together.
It was really like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, not like that, but it's like some old school town shit, bro, like a history lesson.
The voice. I love your voice.
True story, like motherfuckers, you know, I appreciate that. You know, it's no acting, improv. I don't mean no
right, he
fake
been
shit.
like that.
Ryda
been like that.
You feel me? But it's just organic, genuine, for sure. Motherfucker said they need me to say. So it's like for a nigga of his, you know, real niggas do real things, bro. He's just like me. I feel as if I'm just a street nigga that happens to rap and be talented at it, express myself.
How long have you been doing music?
Well, I swear to God, I performed my first time ever when I was 6. 89. I performed at X Full Gospel with me and my brother.
So everybody do the math backwards. That means 83.
30
he was 83.
Plus, I was 6. And I'm 36. You hear me? So, I've been doing this shit a long time. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And then a little farther, like, just like, right now, I'm just on some shit that I just want to spit some shit, say some shit that make a motherfucker feel where I'm coming from. Like, establish some growth, look at shit on a different perspective opposed to just saying what you think people want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like on that song, I'm just really talking about who I am, what I came from, and what we're going through. You feel me? And that man came on and just really broke down why he's a great African scholar. Like the nigga, like he one of the hardest rappers out. It just ain't no rapper. He said some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga blood, he did 2 different verses, bro. One of the verses was the history, basically the shit I didn't even know about my hood and his relationship with that area. You dig what I'm saying? Like some of his bro, man, shit is deep, bro. Like,
right. I know. It may see a deep person, and you are too. Like I just noticed you start hashtagging teach. Like, what made you start wanting to, like, preach? Like, I already know you've been in the game for a minute, so I know you got some knowledge on what's going on. I actually liked that movement you pushed, because it's not a lot of young brothers that's rappers that's trying to actually be positive and actually trying to tell these young brothers something. They just want to talk about sip and serve, killing each other all damn day. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it seemed to me like, I've watched you grow up as a man from a youngster. Like, I really, you know what I'm saying, respect you and your whole movement and what you're doing right now. You feel me? Like, we need that. We need somebody to start saying teach. You feel me? Not be stupid, not go kill, but teach. You feel me? Let me teach you something, little man. You feel me? Listen, you feel me? Because it's not like I said, it's not a lot of brothers like you that, you know what I'm saying, iced up like you looking all fresh and you trying to teach a nigga something for real. Like, these niggas want to keep niggas stupid. You feel me? Like,
for sure. Well, great gifts come great responsibility, Tiff. So I feel you coming from, like I say, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I've been a leader for a long time. Like, it's power in words. And like when I think back to, like, you know what I'm saying, like when we dropped our first album 2003, I wasn't number 21, 22. So I was on mobbing, pimping, selling dope.
Damn,
way back then,
doing everything.
Already
that's a lifestyle niggas was mobbing too. But as I grew and evolved from a young boy to a young man, it's like
you start to figure out what it really is about.
Yes,
that's what happened with me. Is I started
realizing
realizing
all that shit I was representing.
It's not really. It ain't about being at the club chasing hella bitches to get you where. Like, it took me a minute to grow up and be like, what this bitch doing for me though? Like, she pretty and sitting with me, but bitch, what are you contributing to, bitch? Matter of fact, you wasting my time. Like, I started getting to that point. Right, shit like that.
When it looked good. Like, I used to be coming through shit, no lie, man. Me and my brother do, nigga. We used to be coming through shit, bro. 06, 07, 20, 30 deep, nigga. No pad down. Then we threw everything. Like, it looked like it was massive or bigger than it really was.
Man, shout out to Duke in the building, too. We got another reputable Brookfield person in the building. He's sitting off to the side right now. But you feel me? I didn't watch him be on 6s, I think 8s. You was on all kind of shit, and this was like hella years ago that I was looking at Duke like, God damn, I'm on these little ass deuces.
Nigga, 06, 07, bro.
You would go deuces. Nigga said, I know, for real.
Damn, bro,
for real, I ain't gonna lie.
We had some shit locked and low. On some humble shit, but on some real shit, like, it was like, but as I got older, like, I understand it just because everybody's around you. doesn't mean they're with you.
Yeah, you got kids
right,
too.
You gotta watch people in your boat, because some people be putting holes in there while you feel me?
They want to ride the wave. A lot of people want to wait for the boogie board and wait and sit around and stick around when it ain't no waves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They be breaking your boat down, or you don't even know you finna go under.
Right. And they right there, drill them holes while you out there scooping the water.
So the people that really are for you, the organic love and support you got, it's just priceless, bro. Like how you said, like.
Right.
I know my nigga now over 20 years we've been rocking. You dig what I'm saying? Ups, downs, lows, highs, whatever. It's not about no rap shit. It's deeper than peace. It's deeper than. Feel me, bro? Like.
Right.
It's deep, bro.
Loyalty.
So how many projects you got out right now? I think I seen you drop like 2. It was like 981 or something like that.
Yes, ma'am. I just dropped
Excuse me,
it's too much smoke, bro.
Sorry,
We smoked out on the Keep the Lit podcast. This shit is not a game. I got look what's going on.
So how's that cheesecake going?
How's your contact going?
I think last week was some contact. I was like.
But you know, I dropped 2 projects, blood, last month on Valentine's Day. And one of them is my solo project, Master Mix 5. It's still Dirty Mackin', you know what I'm saying? I like 15 songs on there, just some classical, quality street music, blood, you feel me? Then I did a collaboration with my young homie from up the street from 98th and D Street. Shout out my nigga 981.
What is it called? Alpha Jungle?
Alpha Jungle.
I was like, oh, these niggas trying to go Alpha.
Right.
Boy, I seen that, I was like, these niggas.
From the alphabet, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we just came together, put 9 songs down.
That makes sense.
Right.
I like the name.
I feel good, blood. Like short term ago, like I told myself I want to come out swinging this first quarter of this year. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I had lost half a year. 18, I was locked up. You feel me? So like when I was gone, I tried to like how you said, opposed to me doing time, I was using my time.
Quick question, right? If you had a chance to work with 5 artists, dead or alive, what 5 artists would it be? Any genre. Any genre. 5 artists, dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
To put the ultimate album together. For you.
I'm gonna keep it solid, bro. You said 5.
Yeah, 5. Just 5.
Just think
5.
Damn.
Yeah, I know it can be more.
Keep it at 5.
Think a little bit.
Tap in.
You can't go wrong.
No, I can't.
You can't go wrong.
Like I
This is
say,
gonna be your perfect
no
project.
music, this shit's real. Boom, okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? Rest his soul, bro. I got to taste my little brother, bro. He passed away. Me and him together, our gumbo was coke and baking soda, fire. Just, you feel me? They're alive.
Yes,
my boy.
Yes,
okay.
First and foremost. Feel me? Boom.
Yes.
That's
Then,
one.
you know what I'm saying? I have to fucking say something like, goddamn, a Scary X.
Okay.
Feel me?
Yes, sir.
That's two.
Nigga, my nigga, Andre 3000.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
People not ready for that. Yeah.
Goddamn, shit. Nigga, James Brown.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's
You
classic.
said-
That's
Okay.
funny. You did that.
That's 4.
Yeah.
And Rick James. Bitch.
Okay.
I like that.
That's what's up.
What these niggas don't know.
So,
Damn, do some history on the motherfuckers.
That's right.
So, a few you don't.
So for the people, you have social media, because I'm sure, you know, we've got people tuning in from everywhere. Where do they find you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram.
Which is?
At Ryda, RAYRYDA _DMB.
Okay.
Dirty Mega Boy, you feel me? Twitter, at Ryda, you know what I'm about. And more importantly than anything, bro, you can see me out here in the atmosphere, in the streets of God's green earth. We're not hard to find. I'm out here for real.
That's what's up. That's how we gonna end the show. We gonna end the show with one of your songs. You pick whichever one you want us to play. We definitely gonna let the people listen to it, review it, give us some comments back about what they think about your song.
Yeah.
For sure. And which song is this gonna be played off of?
Yeah, it looks like, let me open up the little packaging.
Oh, that's the
Mastermind
Mastermind 5.
Master Mix 5.
Master Mix 5 is
Yeah.
still Dirty Mackin'.
Yeah, that's what I do. I did there, like, to me, it's got hella joints, bro. Like, what I did there, like.
How many songs on there?
Let me see. How many songs exactly on there?
Let me see.
I'm not quite sure with this one. I want to say 13, 14.
Woo, 15?
It's 11.
All right.
Well,
11.
okay.
I got a special request. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking right hand man just said, play, give me a bag. That song right there is with my little brother nigga Joshua Costa going crazy, bro. Like that motivational shit.
Where is
the type of
Costa
shit.
Man at, man? We
Niggas
gotta have him
play
come
vallejo
through. We gotta
fight,
have
the
him come
heavyweight
through,
fight,
man.
the championship
Man.
game, or you finna go to work or bust you a play, get you some money, like inspirating you to get you a bag type. Not the you broke nigga and I got this and you don't have this and chauvinistic. No, nigga. This is for all purposes, make anybody who wanna get some money, give me some favor, a vibe, like
Right.
Teach.
Bro.
Real.
Teach.
Feels good. Like,
Teach,
and I
man.
think y'all like
Hashtag
it.
teach, man.
I got a video for that too. It's on YouTube. Give me a bag. Shut that motherfucker.
Give him a bag. Can somebody give him a bag? Let's give him a bag.
So,
Give him a
you
bag.
know, I'm
Yeah, we got some merch for you, man. Planet of the Grapes merch right there for you,
What we have in
man.
that bag?
We got a free t-shirt.
Check it out.
Planet of the
Check it
Grapes.
out.
Yeah, look, gifts.
Give him a bag. Give him a
Got
bag.
him a little, you
What we got
know.
here, man? Okay, we looking real crispy.
Planet of the Grapes, man. Shout out to Planet of the Grapes.
He said, shut the front door.
Well, y'all got me fucked up. See, that's what
I
I'm
figured
talking
that was a
about.
perfect shirt for you.
Well, I love one. Feel me though, me and KP, we go back years.
Yeah.
Like,
How long you been doing KP?
I don't even know.
15, 14,
Yeah.
something.
Turn it the other way.
As a young book, blow.
The brains.
Blow the brains, man. With the money on it, though. On the head. Money on your head. Look.
KP, you design all your shirts, huh?
Nah, my brother actually comes up with a lot of designs, most of the designs. We put our ideas in and we kind of collab with them.
She know,
Yeah.
she witnessed it. We was outside.
We got a couple of people that do our designs and stuff. So shout out to our designers. But yeah.
Shout out my people. Shout out y'all.
You got hella
for having me
followers.
up
I'm like,
here.
damn,
You
she's
feel me,
got
though?
everybody.
That's my dog, bro. Like she really
Man,
one
for
of them
real.
ones.
Yeah.
Her motherfucking her transcripts check back.
Her transcripts. I
Yeah.
love it. Her transcripts is valid.
They come back
What it
real
was.
cool, nigga. You feel me though?
Appreciate that, right?
This was real, but I appreciate you.
We
bro.
appreciate you coming through.
And I'm so
Man,
happy
we
to be
definitely
here.
do, though.
You
Now,
know
how'd
what
you
I'm
feel
saying?
about cheesecake?
Catch
though?
you on
That
that
shit,
cheesecake.
cheesecake. was
Everybody
good.
high. Shit.
That
Whole
shit was
room
funky.
is lit.
I don't even,
For
like
sure.
I don't even really like
Lit,
smoking
though.
tobacco
That
too
shit
much.
is some
I hit it
good,
from time to time.
I ain't
Hit
gonna
it,
lie,
shit
I ain't
was
smoked no weed that made me feel like that in a minute, and it's not a lazy how I feel.
cool. Yeah.
Feel
Like
me?
one of the OGs, like this
Probably
is
an
still
indica
like
or
you feel.
sativa, one of them.
Whatever.
So
We gotta figure out what that
again,
means.
this is
Right, I know.
That's our homework. We gotta figure out what it
This is from
means.
High
Gotta
Fidelity
get on
Cannabis
my-
Company.
Shout out High Fidelity, y'all got gas.
The High Cannabis
Flowers.
Flowers
With it.
from San Francisco. Y'all check them out.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
fucking with it, bro. Y'all
that's-
fucking
We
with
did
it,
the
bro.
other one.
That's why when I seen it,
No,
I'm
that's
like,
Irene.
The second one.
I
That's
went
Irene.
in, man.
And go get the Master Mix 5.
Yeah.
Still Dirty Master.
It's on all digital outlets. You feel me?
Right now.
Spotify, Play. Ooh, but you got the physical CDs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, what you get CDs for? We gonna have CDs. Nigga, I came from that, nigga. You come from nigga popping tapes and it's always gonna be a market for physical
Ooh, she
something.
lit.
People, you know what I'm saying?
That one smells good.
Memorabilia
for
type.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, people like, wow, I don't even wanna, it's people who got my CDs and posters from 2003
Right.
because of, you know what I'm saying?
You going
Shit
out there
sentimental
networking? Yeah.
Right.
It was
Passing it
personal. This
along.
was hand-to-hand
Right.
combat.
Right.
This wasn't
Yeah, you just
click
feel my
and
shit. Yeah.
right.
The
You
first
know,
time I
buy
met your
viewers
brother,
and
he was
out
handing me
there,
one of
bro.
them.
You
The
know,
first time
out
I
there.
met him, he
It
handed me
all
a CD.
started like that.
It was the
KP.
Jungle or something.
The Jungle Book, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
we was selling other niggas CDs, making
Right.
hella money, and came to the conclusion like, fuck that, we too dope to be selling other people's CDs. Nigga.
Right.
Sell our
We
own
totally
shit.
quit
Damn.
something that we were making thousands of dollars to do, nigga, to do what we really want to
Right.
do, nigga. We had 3 songs, put them on memory CDs, niggas passing them out. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Go stupid. And 3 songs, nigga, that turned to an album, the Jungle Book. We dropped it. You know, 4. I didn't sell nothing. We pressed 1,000 CDs.
Mm-hmm.
But off of that, that made us legends, period. Straight up.
That's
Off of
Right.
fucking history, nigga. Like, really.
Yeah,
had
Dirty
to
Mac
share.
is definitely
Upside
Mac is definitely
down,
known.
raw. Just
Yeah.
raw, a raw
Yeah.
vibe. No fake shit,
Yeah.
no money, wasn't none of that, just tight.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit that you
How long
want.
that chain been around?
Shut the front door. This
The front door.
Right? I'm gonna keep it solid, nigga. History.
I know.
Nigga. These pieces, nigga. Nigga, we was the first niggas from this motherfucker, bruh. That I can't even think of really then the only niggas where nigga 4, 5, 6 niggas went and cash clout and got pieces. I came to IGN,
I like
came
little
out the
donkey.
ticket. Niggas, my niggas had some of my niggas had the pieces before I had it. It was serious. I'm the only nigga who rapping like that. You feel me?
Right.
Just a few of my real niggas I got was behind me, nigga,
Right.
seen it, supported it from the gate. Started from burn CDs and nigga a dozen Dirty Mac shirts to something way bigger than me, bro. So it's like I gotta feel like this motherfucker's been around since 2006.
Hell yeah.
Ups and downs, rounds and rounds, nigga. Niggas done lost pieces, got nigga dangled from all kinds of shit and
brought it back.
Brought it
back.
What it is, that's what I say. It's bigger than chambers.
Yeah, it's forever.
Tears,
and that shit forever.
It's blood diamonds.
Right.
You feel me, bro?
Yes, it is. I mean, I've been knowing. Well, I haven't known personally, but I've been listening to Dirty Mac music for a long time.
That's deep. Shit like that.
And like I said, like when I first met Ray, I was like, man, my little brother, his partner Romales from 109th had passed away, but he was the first person that put us on you. Like,
yes, sir.
And then this one you had to dread.
I had him over to 09.
Yeah, exactly. That's when we went to a show. I forgot, it was somewhere. I want to say in the city somewhere.
Man, we was taking shit hostage.
I think it was in the city, and y'all was like 20 deep, and we didn't know who you was.
Okay.
But my little bro knew who you was, and you fucked with him that night. Now, ever since then, he passed away, little Romadas, but ever since then I was fucking with you.
Bro.
Yeah, I've been fucking with you.
That, bro. That mean a lot to me, bro. Organically, like I say, bro. No gimmick, no ad, no preservatives. You don't need from a can of paint. Yeah. There's people who have supported my brand, bro. Dirty Mac and Reem. Who the fuck Ray Ryder is?
Right.
You see?
Right.
This motherfuckers who know who Ray Ryder is don't know what the fuck Dirty Mac is. It's like, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
For sure that.
I watched you push that brand for hella long and it stayed
I can't
relevant.
switch, Nick.
You can't, like that's you. Like Dirty Mac to me is Ray Ryder.
I can't holler nothing else.
That is his
like,
I can't hang with these niggas because they popular.
And he been standing behind that shit faithfully. He ain't never switched up and put on no different chain. It was always that same chain, bro.
That's another thing.
He kept dropping music and staying out there.
A lot of niggas done hollered this shit and fucked with this shit. However they chose to. And you know, niggas holler other shit and do shit. Like I say, people are opportunities. Life's about
some people be trying to jump on
your
bandwagon.
Everybody's not a leader. Everybody didn't get an idea where they feel like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I ain't gonna get behind nobody else. I fuck with who fucks with me. But I respectfully decline anytime somebody try to get me to. Like my little nigga, plus, true story, nigga, he been saying like, bro, I want to drop a CD, bro, put the logo on it, you put me on.
You talking about A plus?
Yes, my young boy.
He just hit me today for a verse, bro. We finna get it in. We finna get it in. He just hit me
today.
today. I just told him it's good, bro. I got you, bro.
It ain't as hard as you trying to make it seem. Fuck that, fuck what you don't got, nigga. You need to hear this shit. You gotta give it to me.
You know, it's a Wednesday.
Right, because I went and looked at his Instagram instantly, because I don't really know him, but he hit my DM. I swear to God, today, man. Shout out to A plus. I'm finna give you that verse too. You feel me? Because that mean I know I'm doing something right. If you want a verse from me, so shit, I'm gonna fuck with you. And I look through his shit. I seen you. I'm like, okay, no. I'm like, okay, no, because you know I'm just fuck with everybody and meet up with any nigga. I'm gonna fuck with him though.
One thing I want to say before we let you get out of here, right, is. You lasted in this game through all the errors, through all the bullshit. And I wanted to ask you one thing: how as an artist, how do you survive the errors of the trends and not sell yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because you stay consistent.
Right. You can stay consistently him. Why you never switched up?
Right. What is the secret to a young artist? Because like that? Right now we at an era, like you said, teach. So. A young listener right now somewhere listening to Ray Ryder want to know how is it that I can stay 20 years in the game? You feel me?
That's a great question, big bro.
I'm not a weed smoker, but I can tell my nose.
So to answer that question, bro, I have to say I really just learned it through experience, bro, gaining wisdom and just making mistakes and learning from being honest with myself, bro. Where I'm fucking up, where I don't know where I need to grow at, and just it boils down to you just being true to yourself. You can lie to whoever, bro, but if you lie to yourself and ain't honest with yourself on who you are, what you stand for, and how you want to fuck with something, you're going to be lost in the sauce. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. You feel me? I know it's more pressure now, bro, than ever on the Genesis. Just like I say. Nigga, I came up in an era where you couldn't fake like you was balling.
Right.
You couldn't you didn't have a Benz unless you were rich.
Right.
Niggas is dope boys. Niggas like from old school tape guys, 415, slamming hell on goals and money in the street. Like now, these youngsters, they seeing people on the internet and with hella fake everything and portraying like they living so grand.
Right.
And it's just a picture, it's an illusion. So you don't even they get lost in what's real and what isn't. So at the end of the day, it's hard to decipher that, bro. We're human beings. So it boils down to you knowing like, okay,
Am I gonna stick to me,
And
or am
who
I
you
gonna
are.
switch up?
Am I
Right.
gonna follow what they doing?
Or
Cause
am I gonna
motherfucker
be
think
me?
it's cool.
Right.
Or I'm just gonna fuck with it right how I fuck with it, stand for what I stand for.
Right.
Everybody, they looking at this shit as competition. No matter how they acting,
Right.
it's like they competing with you a lot. Most people are. So when you're not doing that, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing
Competition
no.
is good though, but this one is malicious.
Not when
It's
it's
not-
within your
Look,
people.
Look,
though.
this is what I mean. Look, this is when I say that. I'm sorry. Let me
Okay. Bring it in.
elaborate what I mean when I say that.
Right.
This game is a competition. Period. For
Right.
sure. For sure.
The
But
hardest
this is what I'm
part
saying
out.
though. Superstars who get on the All-Star team, bro, they're not on the All-Star team because they're worried about how many points this nigga is scoring.
Right.
They're All-Star because they're putting up their fucking points themselves.
Mhm.
So then you're gonna be on the floor
Mhm.
with the other dope niggas.
Right.
You dig what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
It's more of an exhibition. Like, hey,
Right.
you know, we
all
Right.
dope.
we
We
made
all
the
dope.
team. You
Right.
feel me?
Right.
We here,
Right.
motherfuckers. You feel me?
Right.
So
We
I
all
always be
add
like
a
that,
little
bro.
something.
And I learned like the music shit is real finicky, bro. It's like the opposite, bro. Niggas like hella like fraudulent with the shit and act like they fuck with you, bro.
Right.
But they don't.
Use you. To
Right.
abuse you,
Where
not
they
to
going.
use you.
Right.
To
Right.
abuse you, bro.
Right.
And it's not where it's beneficial for both y'all. A nigga really shit on you, bro, and you thinking a nigga is a real nigga fuck with you.
Right.
No.
So they kind of have a nigga like,
Right.
I learned that to being from a nigga who, you know,
Right.
like rest in peace my brother, he was like Sugar Slim, nigga. I was like the baby nigga, you feel me? Like I'm out there and networking,
It's
hella
hard.
people and
Right.
Don't drink it all,
I
Tiff.
Right, I ain't
you know,
drinking
I
no more
ain't-
than.
I fuck
Don't
with
drink
you,
it
fuck
all.
with me, right?
Too hard to cheese.
Yeah, if I was just one of the niggas who just man, I fuck
See?
with this nigga, my nigga, this my nigga, brother, this who doing the song, hell everybody was trying to.
Right.
I didn't have no features on my first project.
That's what's up.
Right,
That's
you was
good.
sticking to you.
But you're supposed
Right.
to. You're supposed to take care of you first.
Right.
Off top.
Bro,
I don't want no fucking
these
features.
bitches 2019, bro, they worried about what blood now.
It be hard not to do that though, cause
Right.
motherfuckers run around
We're
lying.
computed.
Yeah, and they on the
Right.
computer,
All
so
of
you
it.
would think this
The
motherfucker got
matrix.
all this
Hey,
shit.
bro,
You sitting there
look,
worried
check
about
this
shit
out,
that
bro.
ain't
This how
even real
serious
though.
it
Right.
Each and every one.
Yeah,
Wasting
you
your
looking at some
time.
shit, you
Every
wasting
one
your
like
energy on
this.
some fake shit though.
We're
And
on
then
here
trying
like
to get
More
something.
than we
like
interacting with human beings.
like this. Not
Correct.
bad.
That's correct. That's
It's
correct.
sad,
Feel me,
though.
bro?
It
That's
is.
That's
bad.
correct. That's
I'm looking
correct.
at my phone, bro.
That's
My
correct.
I can't
girl
even
I
have-
love, bro. We more in tune with
You on a date
This
with
shit.
each on the
Right.
phone.
than
Than
how was
each
your
other.
day?
Yeah.
What we doing? What
For
you
sure.
thinking?
That's
We
right.
just like it's a lack of. Even my children.
You at the dinner table, huh?
Man, them niggas is on the game.
Right.
They're watching
Or they on
YouTube.
Right.
Right.
We got the
Fortnite.
iPad over
Right.
here.
They ain't going outside. They
Do
ain't
you
really doing
think
how to interact in
No,
here.
No, they're not
Like,
doing
Do you
nothing.
think it's because it was more
Kill me.
accessible? It's more accessible now than it was for us back then.
Huh?
Do you think it's because it's more accessible now than
no question, buddy.
Cause it's here now,
It
period.
wasn't
It
accessible.
wasn't even
Right.
there.
Oh, yeah.
It was
It
even
wasn't
there.
accessible.
You had to go
World
outside and
changed
play.
a
Right.
lot.
No sitting up on no phone.
20
If you
years
ain't
ago.
growing up, you didn't have a phone.
A speaker spell. A speaker
Oh.
spell was important to us.
2002 was the big boom, the
Okay, here we
eBay
go,
boom,
right, okay,
and that's when Clinton was in office, right? When
Yes.
2002 when they start bringing all the computer stuff in, they start building up the Silicon Valley and bringing in the overseas, a lot of the Sings, the families, those Sing families, when they start bringing them in and giving them
The
visas.
Sings, you
and-
mean the people from
yeah,
India?
Yeah, the people from India, the
Okay.
Sings, the telemarketer, that was Bush and them. Yeah, Bush,
Yeah, they did
the
that.
Clinton turnover and Bush, right? So it was
Okay,
like,
so
it was
what you're saying basically is the technology boom that
Right.
came and hit us just kept getting more. It's getting more like animated to where it's less
Interaction
actual
with people.
human interaction.
That's the
For
whole
example,
point.
bro, I didn't know how
Very
to work
much
a
so.
fucking email, dude. I didn't set up a MySpace. I know how to fuck with computers, bro. In 2004.
I used to have my
Hear
AOL
me?
dial-up.
was like-
In 2003, everybody
Right.
didn't even have cell phones, nigga. Period, nigga.
Right.
You didn't.
Correct.
I
Everybody didn't have
had
no cell
chips.
phone.
I had the
Right.
little
No, you
chip
didn't.
phone.
That's the only way you had it.
I
If
had
you had
it.
a Nextel,
I was
some
not-
type
that's
of burnout, or
Yeah, I had
other
my
than
burnout.
that,
None of that.
people didn't even have fucking phones in 01. Nigga, when I got out of camp like that, I got my first real cell phone in 2001 from Sprint, and that was my
Y'all
first
still
cell
got this
phone, bro.
one?
That was
Y'all
01.
done with the
This is a
cheesecake?
That's a
It
different.
wasn't a
flavor.
burnout
Ain't
or
no
something.
more
You know what I'm saying?
cheesecake.
To now,
Cheesecake,
nigga, it's
I don't
3-4-year-old
That's the
kids, bro, know how to
cheesecake.
work
Oh, it's smoking.
the computer better than
Laptops.
That's the Irene. The
That's
Irene.
what's
Try that
up.
too. Bro.
That's what's up. It's like I said, and plus it's a lot of people don't realize it, but stats show that since a lot of companies want to do, the technology is booming only in this area right here. It's us that's booming. It's the mind of the people from the Bay Area. It's the creative mind. And people don't understand that. That's why they bring the Facebook here, the Google,
Salesforce, Pandora.
All these places are coming here. They're not going to the big market like New York. New York is closing that down. That's money. They don't want you to mess up what they got going on with the trilateral and everything else with the stock market.
Right.
That boom will mess up the stock market money. That's why they put it over here. And by it being over here, it's a lot easier. That's why the Bay, like places like the Bay Area, our cities are one of the cities for we have the best creations for things, but at the same time the market and the money is the lowest. It's here. It's not because of where we live, it's not because of the housing stuff. But that's the scheme to throw us off. It's because the money is low here because of our minds. We have the best minds and the best thinkers, but we're not getting paid for that.
Absolutely.
And that's the problem. And they know that's why they bring all the technology and stuff.
The Bay Area is the biggest melting pot for technical services,
technology,
Twitter, Pandora, all that shit,
music, and health.
Yeah,
and
music for sure. I mean, the Bay Area is the independent for
harvest shit. The dopest motherfuckers. Not like that, but
we even have Genentech. Genentech is one of the hugest pharmaceutical companies.
Correct.
It is in South City.
Correct.
Originally started in Sweden, but it's here.
Now.
You know what I mean? And Genentech is responsible for medicines for cancer. It
ain't the gold no more. This the gold.
Everything.
Right.
I mean, everything is here. It's just
harder on poor people. If you have a check,
that's the point.
Cool.
They're trying to eject people out.
They know they can. They
got
know
you some paper.
They give us a little bit of paper with the
because we're not used to having money. We don't know the value of a dollar, so we get excited. We're like, okay, you offering me X amount of dollars. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this, but not knowing what it's gonna be later. You know what I mean?
That's what I got, blood. We own the hood, brother. Hood was really the hood, brother. Hood ain't the hood like that no more.
Right.
Looks totally different.
Blood, hey, so check it out though, Rydah. How you feel about all these homeless people though? Why you think there's so many homeless people in Oakland right now? Honestly, I feel like it's way too many people homeless out here. Like I just went down San Leandro Boulevard.
They can't afford no fucking spot.
They done made houses out of wood on the.
They got to. Tiff, think about it.
But what I'm saying, it seems like it's more than normal right now.
Even
like
in the water.
Where did they come from? They all in the West. They in places they was never at. They just there, like just camped out, like.
A lot of it is drugs.
And a lot,
you know what?
A lot of it is drugs.
You are right.
Everybody who stay out there on some type of dope.
You know what? They are more.
I had to think about it. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Because when you in your right mind, you might be homeless for a minute, but you're not gonna accept that. Come on,
You're
not gonna accept that. It's a choice. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact.
I know for a fact though too that housing right now is really extremely high. Like they trying to get us out. That's why they got the rent control and ain't nobody passing that shit. They just raising rent when they feel like it and shit.
Right.
So
you better hustle for a room, baby.
No, the rent is expensive.
It
is expensive.
Get an RV.
I want RV.
Get a motor on
What they're doing is BMRs, which is below market rate.
Right.
So they're building sky rises and allowing like 30% of the units, the occupancy, to be under a below market rate. Right. But there's tiers. It's not like before it was like, okay, well, if you this, you qualify for that. No. You got to meet a threshold or a tier to qualify for that.
Now, that's true, too.
It's just, it's crazy.
It's like 3 times the rent every morning you build. You're like, nigga, I'm making up
$3,000. One bedroom condos, bro, by Jack London, nigga. 65, nigga, 55. That new shit they build, nigga, with their money. So it's gentrification.
They know we can't afford it, period. They can't afford this. Get their ass up out of here. I'm gonna be outside homeless.
Any active brim, so I be thinking like this. I be thinking, just imagine what's gonna look like 10 years from now.
Right.
So did you guys hit up the last next train or what?
Man, we smoked Irene Og.
Irene Og. Okay, how was the Irene Og for our viewers out there? Because you know we know the cheesecake is knocking.
Stupid.
What's going on?
I was looking for my
okay, I thought you were looking for your shirt. About your shirt right here.
Irene Og. You see right here.
It tastes good.
It tastes good. You know what?
People got good pie.
The Irene Og does have a really good smell.
I love OG.
And I used to smoke weed back in the day, but
we definitely keeping it lit on the Keep It Lit podcast. As y'all can see out there, we wasn't lying about that title.
Nigga, what's the OG we smoked blood in fucking San Diego? What that shit was called?
Hold on, wait. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I can't say that.
You're talking about smoking weed in San Diego. Granddaddy weed or something.
Charlie Sheen. I ain't seen
It's called
it.
Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen OG.
It's probably
I don't know if I want to
stupid.
try some of that Charlie
It's probably
Sheen.
stupid.
Hey, I want to know what was in that Charlie
Where
Sheen.
Charlie Sheen at, man? We gonna have to get that on the Keep It Lit podcast, man. I'm gonna go look for that Charlie Sheen.
This
Matter
shit
of
got
fact,
me
if y'all got
stuck.
that Charlie Sheen, he and me can start
And we got it
management,
from
man.
we got it from
Give
the
us some
green
of that.
door in Dago, nigga like this. Our people, nigga walk smooth.
That's Charlie Sheen, but y'all know
We
Charlie
need Charlie
Sheen just
Sheen.
ain't
Somebody
fucking
come
weed.
through
He
with that
fucking
Charlie
with
Sheen.
crack,
We gonna smoke it
coke, PSD, LSD, angel dust, heroin, and Chris. That's Charlie Sheen. So,
Dope is Charlie Sheen.
Right. We have 40 minutes.
all right.
We finna let Ryda get up out of here because we got one more guest gonna come through and holler at us about something.
Hey, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Man, we got that Master Mix 5. It's out on all digital outlets right now. Dirty Mackin' is still Dirty Mackin' in case y'all niggas forgot. You feel me? Ray Ryda, man, real reputable nigga. I've been knowing him for hella years. He just gave me a ride home the other night. Thank you again for that. You feel me from the studio? That's what I did.
We gonna walk.
Right. Be like, fuck that. We ride.
We gonna get there, nigga.
Is this the first one that he was talking about, right? With the two hoods got together for
Mix
Alpha
5.
Jungle.
We gonna end our show with the Master Mix 5. I don't know if he gonna stick around for that or not, but we definitely ended tonight's podcast.
I appreciate it.
With a track
Play
from
overtime,
Alpha
man.
Jungle.
No, I'm sorry.
We're gonna get
Play,
the bag.
give me a bag.
We playing Give Me a Bag.
Give me the bag. I ain't forgot it. I got it over here.
And y'all enjoy it.
And you can catch it on the Keep It Lit comp.
For sure.
Right, Keep It Lit
I'm honored to be here.
podcast.
Thank you so much,
Right, show, bro.
Thank you, Tiff, for having me.
Love
Thank
you,
Reem.
nigga.
Ryda, yes sir. You already know. Yes sir.
I told you we do hugs.
On
We do
everything,
hugs
man, it's
around
still
here.
Dirty Mackin', man. I just want to leave y'all with this, man, what this shit stands for. It means to me from the bottom of my heart. Dirty Mackin'. DIRTYMACKN. Follow me.
Amen.
Divine inspiration resurrected through youth. Masters of art, communication, knowledge, and network. I didn't make that up.
That's
Somebody
what
told me
I'm
that.
talking about.
And I feel
Let's
like
go.
God spoke to me through him.
That's
It's really
dope.
mean something heavy as
See?
fuck. You're
That
gonna have
was
to
teach.
remind
Hashtag teach right now, man.
Hashtag
Because my
teach.
man on here teaching on the Keep It Lit podcast.
Yeah,
tonight.
preach for teach.
Welcome us back to the Keep It Lit podcast, man. I'm sitting here talking with my girl KP, man. We just lost somebody in our hood recently. You feel me?
Man,
Man,
What
talking about him.
happened?
We got the sweater right here, man.
Hey.
He still got his visual up right now.
this
Talk to
visual
him real
right
quick.
now, man. Very loved young man in the hood.
And what was his name?
Little Tyree.
Lil
man.
Tyree, man. Rest in peace, rest his soul, man.
Man,
How old was
really.
he?
He was 18.
18 years old,
Yes.
man.
18. He was just a baby,
He
man,
was
for
just
real.
down
For
in
real.
Oakland, man.
He was just killed out. If nobody knows, like,
Turn it this way,
why
yeah.
people lose people, we just lose them every day, and it's crazy, man.
So keep it lit,
Like-
Tyree.
Man, for real.
He was
man.
too young, man. He had a whole life ahead of him. So I'm just saying, rest in peace, man. Little Tyree,
Man, rest in
That's-
peace,
It's
man.
been sad around Oakland lately, man.
Yeah, it has
It's been sad everywhere though, really.
Man, for real, man. We've been
killings.
losing people. That's why we got another guest finna come on and talk to us about his nephew that was murdered recently, I think, in Vallejo, was it, I think? In Vallejo, man. So we're gonna bring on Dayday right now, man. You can come on over here on the set, man, and holla at us, man.
Welcome,
What's up?
Dayday. How you
welcome.
doing? We
Keep
do
it
hugs
lit.
around here.
Right,
We do
man.
hugs.
What's
I do
up,
hugs.
Man, nice to meet you.
Right
You
on,
sit by
KP.
Miss Barry and go
Man,
get
what's
a
up,
hug.
Right,
you know,
man. So
same
let us
song.
know, like,
Niggas
more
go-
about what happened, because I heard about it, but I didn't hear
Well,
no
first,
details
before that,
like
I mean, because not everybody knows who he is.
Right,
so
right.
We do forget. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, brother, and give us a little information
Oh, yeah,
about
tell us about
yourself.
yourself.
Well, my name is David Harrison. Everybody know me as Dayday.
I won't
Let me
bite
get a
you.
little
Don't
closer.
trip. Yes, sir. Okay.
I'm in the series Evolve. This is my cast right here. Mac Reem,
right.
KP, Seminary Tiff,
Miss Barry at 411.
Miss Barry 411 with the underscore on it. And I did No Days Off. I was in the movie Licks.
That's big. That's
I had a
big.
nice run. Andre Ward, the rapper, was raised under my roof with me. I just did the new movie coming out, Bay Laws. You gotta look out for it. That's with Omar Gooding.
Shout out to Free Jack.
You know, we have Free Jack, man, and
Shout out to
man,
Free
at
Jack.
our label Inc. That's what's popping right now too.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
what's up.
And I've been putting out this Blood Royal, man. The bloodline is real thick right now. I got FBG, Sauce Team, myself. You know, we got the boy Chic.
Okay.
You know,
that's
Kenny
good.
Yak. It's a big move that we making right now, and
That's good.
we got Crystal Monet. She's doing R&B and she's doing hip hop, and she's dope. You know, and so we've been getting these. We about to start getting a lot of visuals together. I got the movie Riders coming up, so that's another big move. But most of my time has been spent about Willie.
Okay, so who is Willie?
Yeah, who was Willie to you?
Willie is my baby cousin.
Baby cousin.
I raised him. He just turned 20 Saturday.
Damn.
Yeah, he would have been 20 years old, and he was, I don't want to say killed. He was murdered.
Right.
He was murdered by Vallejo police, 6 Vallejo police officers who simultaneously emptied their weapons into a car on a sleeping young man.
And he was sleeping.
He was asleep.
He was asleep.
Yes, he was asleep. He had been on the road. They just did a tour. Him and MVG, they was on tour with Jay Diggs, and they had went up in Oregon and Seattle and all up the Federal Highway doing moving on the stage and doing their thing. And he had came back. They was doing a lot of studio sessions, getting ready for some follow-up work and some video shoots. And so he was.
And where exactly was he parked at?
Was it a drive-thru?
He was in the drive-thru.
That's what I heard.
And he was ready to. He was waiting to order some food.
And fell asleep ordering food.
So how?
Well, I guess they weren't. They was packed. There was a lot of people that came, and they was probably backed up back there because it was at 10 o'clock. Everybody know.
In Vallejo, everything shut down.
This is the only game in town.
Right.
It's the only game in town. And so what Willie was doing was he was going to get him something to eat, and he fell asleep because he had he had
long
night. He was tired.
Yeah, jet lag, road rage, all this shit. You know what we do when
when we come back,
you know this independent game that we do. Yeah, so and plus his hustle, it really got to him, and he was going to school for music, and to learn music. Yeah, Willie was remarkable. He was the kind of kid that he grew up going in and out of group homes and stuff, and so he didn't quite get to walk across the stage, but he went back and did it.
So what was their reason in the police for actually shooting a weapon? They say he pulled out on them, or he had a weapon, or what is they saying?
Okay, so I'm glad you asked that question.
Right. How did you know he was asleep?
Come on now, y'all.
Yeah, where did that get that? Where? How did they
confirm he was asleep?
Because if they sleep, then why would you shoot someone that's asleep?
Well, listen, I don't have to say that. Mac Reem can tell you. He's a young black man that grew up in the hood around my area and around my age, and we haven't had the same experience. Now we got our younger people having these same experience, but intensified because we never did nothing about it.
Right. True that.
You see what I'm saying? And the whole move is that these police right now that we have, it's not just in Vallejo, not just about Lil Willie. There's Angel Ramos.
Yes.
There's Foster. There's Oscar Grant.
Salim, rest in peace. Salim, that's murdered at Bart.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into Stephon Clark too.
Stephon Clark.
So what we're seeing here is an epidemic of a high proportion.
Yeah. They're getting away with killing black
people.
And guess
what? In a concentrated area. So do you know what that is? So if you sleep, you might not know what that is. But if you woke and you understand, then you know that this is a declaration of war.
Absolutely.
They declared war on the community, and a lot of people are sleeping, and they still stuck inside the matrix where they can't come together. I'm scared to do business with you. The only way I can do business is if I go to Walmart, because I'm gonna get that good deal. But we don't understand the economics of it. That we got to keep that dollar right here. I got to give it to Tiff.
But we don't want it to branch out. We're being
You feel
because
me?
the Chinese communities, what I know is they got a Chinatown because they able to use their resources and stay together and be together. You know what I'm saying?
Will.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a legal trap. That's
the black people, it's like we can't get that together. You feel me?
We can, but we're not geared mentally to
like they keeping it all in the house. They
shop
with each other. They got their whole town.
They came to this country with their own language and their own culture.
Our people don't.
We didn't come here with our own language and our own culture.
Our people don't have loyalty like they do though.
We don't have a culture because we have a subculture.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a subculture.
That
is why they look to us. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm cutting off my mommy right here. Go ahead, Mama.
No, that's all right. It's all right. We saying the same thing.
Well, I wanted to just touch on one thing because she hit on a good question.
Yeah.
It was, how did they know that he was sleeping in the vehicle?
Yeah.
Why did they shoot him?
Did they know
did he reach for the weapon?
Right.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
I thought about it because I was there the night that it happened. Me and my cousin, his older brothers, we went right up there. We got out the bed and rode. I got the first call.
Oh my God.
Bang. We got up. It was raining.
I'm gonna get all sensitive.
We smashed up over there. Willie's on the ground.
How did that feel, man?
Oh man, I was ready to kill something. I had my stick with me too, and I was and
ready to hurt somebody.
And all of my people,
police.
we really did. We was ready. We and my cousins was. I had cousins already up there, and when we got there, we didn't even know where it happened.
Right.
But there's the police, and they have a big perimeter around it. And
of course.
They're not letting us. They're not
and
saying
you see
anything.
the car, you know it's
Are you the family?
Dirty motherfucker.
Are you the family? Yes, we're the family. Well, I only talked to one of you. Right. All right, cuz you talked to him, but I stood right by an earshot.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and excuse me, but I don't call them rollers or 5-0s or none of that. I call them Tekashi 6ix9s.
Yeah. I know what it's
The Tekashi 6ix9s would not. So he told him. He said, "Well, if you're the family, this is what I want to tell you. Only thing that I can tell you is, I can't tell you anything."
Wow.
And Willie laid there while we went off, and the police grouped up around us and intimidating, and we can't do anything because it's the police. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so
you just frustrated at that point.
We frustrated sitting in the cold and the rain. We watching them out there for hours. So again, we never knew what happened. They never called us. They never, we never. To this day, we haven't gotten
together.
You will never get a full story.
No, not even a story. They gave us their narrative.
No, but you get a full report. Cameras. Calls.
We got a chance like a couple weeks ago to go view the officer's body cam.
What about the recordings?
Okay.
You can hear voices and everything. They're speaking on it. And this is what blew my mind, and I couldn't wait to get to that part. Thank you.
No problem.
You know the right questions to ask. This one right here. So yes, you know what happened. We viewed the body cams, and it was worse than the independent video that was put out by a person sitting in the parking lot that took that when you heard all of the shots. Right. Well, the officer's cam shows them walking around the car nonchalantly, just talking like how we're talking.
What?
While he's asleep in the car.
Why he's sleeping in the
There's
car?
one standing on the side of the driver's window with the gun to the window by Willie's head.
So they didn't even do that?
There's two in the front, bam, like this, in the front of the car.
This shit crazy.
And then there's two on the other side, on the passenger side, in the windshield to the front of the car.
Call it out. What? There's a gun in his lap. I'm gonna bust that fucking window. See it? Right here. Yep. Cover down that way. Door looks open. I'm gonna pull him out and snatch his ass. He's got a gun in his lap. The magazine's half out, so he's only got one shot if he shoots. Door looks unlocked. I'm thinking we snatch him out. I don't even want to give him a chance. Is this unlocked? It looks unlocked. You want to test it? What are you thinking?
I'm going to go in there, I'm going to grab that gun.
And then I'll yank him out.
If he reaches for it.
Yep. That's your mic clear?
Okay, this car's in drive.
Okay.
So
you got that, Patrick? Car's in drive.
You gonna try and grab the gun?
This is fucked.
It's locked. It's locked.
When they call Willie reaching for the gun, Willie is asleep. He's laid back in his seat. He reaches with his right hand over to his right shoulder. He scratches his shoulder. And then this is where you hear.
Hey, keep your hands
Ain't even a chance to show his
hand. That is so sad.
They did a drum line on a young black man for no purpose at all, but just sleeping and drive-through. And a lot of people are that have been listening to the story and leaving comments, and they're being real vicious and shit, right? But I don't take it any kind of way because they're ignorant and they don't know no better because they don't even know what happened. But this video now has to be released within 24 hours.
Oh, it does.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna see it.
So the public's gonna see it.
Oh, okay. You see it.
That's all I want to see.
The only thing that I can say is that when people see this video, they're gonna be very angry, very, very angry, especially if they've lost loved ones to something like this. So the guy says to the one cop says to the other cop, "Hey, you know that the clip is not even in the gun; it's on the passenger seat, and there's
after he's dead.
It's only one bullet in the gun, if any. He doesn't pose a threat."
And this
after
is
he was
hard?
dead.
Yes.
Before he was dead or after he?
Oh, I'm done.
They
Wait,
better
before.
go to jail. That's all I gotta say, man.
Before he goes to
He said before the.
Oh, that's the case. That's the case on whoever voiced that was.
Hold on, let me go further. Let me go further. You guys haven't heard the tip of it yet. If you bear with me and you listen to it, this is the next thing that happens. After he says that to him, he says that the clip is not in the gun is empty, and there's only one bullet, if anything, in there. The other cop looks at him and says, "If he moves, you know what to do." And he looked
after he said that.
And then he did this. Gave him the nod.
Oh.
So when you hear on this tape, "Let me see your hands," that is his death sentence. That's your move. That is your move.
Damn.
So
if he moves,
you know
we
what
about
to
to.
do.
They about to get.
They've been given the order.
That play, period. Like
they've been given the order.
Gun sitting there. We thought he was shooting us. Period. They story is solid. Like they.
But hold on. Here's the other part.
That story
The narrative they gave in the newspaper was they got a call from Taco Bell. Taco Bell said there's a guy sleeping in the drive-thru with a gun on his lap, which was a lie.
Whoa.
When we got from the 911 call, they called in and said
911 emergency.
Hi, I work at the Taco Bell on Admiral Callahan. Yeah, I have a person unresponsive to car horn honks in my drive-thru.
Okay, what kind of car is it?
It's a Mercedes-Benz silver.
What color? Okay. Can you see a license plate?
Honestly, we're not allowed to go out there.
I didn't know if you could see from the window. That's why I asked.
Oh, yeah, no, it has a license plate, but I can't make out what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's unresponsive. I've already had, people try to knock on the window.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
We'll get somebody out there for you.
The part that blew me away was that after he told him that, and then he made the hand gesture, and they opened fire on Willie. They're yelling real loud now, "Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands." After they've shot him. And see, everybody's saying 26 times. Everybody's saying that Willie was shot 26 times.
How many bullets does it take to kill someone?
Man.
With one bullet in the gun at that.
Right.
And and listen, anybody knows that's in the game, they know that the worst place you want to be in a gunfight is in a car.
Right.
You're sitting in the car.
Right.
You're subjected to an ambush.
Everyone, we lost a lot of people sitting in cars.
He couldn't do anything. He could not move, and he couldn't do anything, and they had him blocked in. Why not get out? And then they said that they tried to open up the doors of the vehicle, but they couldn't gain entrance while he was sleeping.
The window.
No. The window's already busted. There's plastic on the passenger window with tape over it.
Oh,
they could have
opened it up and took the gun.
Why wouldn't they just peel that shit down?
Take the gun out.
Okay, so y'all missing the vital question because Illuminati's a motherfucker. Let me show you something. Let me show you in your plain sight. The one question that nobody's ever asked, and you guys, I'm surprised you didn't ask on this panel is, you guys went and seen the tape. Did you see a gun?
That's what the first thing. Where is the gun?
I just assumed it was there the way they
never seen the gun.
No.
They just talked about it.
No, and they just said that there was just a clip on the seat with one bullet.
Wait, so
I'm sure they can find a gun, but it wasn't on the camera.
But how would they
didn't
know?
see nothing on the camera.
We didn't see that.
So that's their point of view.
Yeah, exactly. Perception is a motherfucker.
But here's the thing. Now I gotta stay open. I can't just. There's certain points to that I gotta stay open on.
This came
yeah, it just came from me.
Did you like it?
Man, I like that.
Is that the
Irene Og?
Yeah,
so you can taste it.
You can taste it. It tastes good. It tastes real good. It's real tasty. But
tasty.
One of the things that I wanted to say is that if we don't look at Lil Willie as our nephew and our son and our kid, and we don't look at
him.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because see, listen. What we need to do is we need to put down the flags and pick up a new flag. That's a universal flag.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Once we pick up the universal flag of the oppressed people that's oppressed under this regime of control, where people are trying to control you. Because see, we don't think. See, it's a whole thing. Like Harriet Tubman said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves.
Right.
Here's the thing. We don't know we enslaved, but guess what? We think we free. But we got to go to work and we got to punch a clock, and they're taking your time. That time goes to your children to educate them. But what they're doing while you're going out and they're taking your time, and they're only going to pay you a certain amount for your time, and they're going to tell you what it is.
Right.
And after they pay you for that, they're going to take most of that back.
Right, they're going to tax your shit out of you.
Yeah.
They never really get to that anyway.
Man, they tax you everywhere you go. You go to DMV, they're making you pay to drive your property, to use your property.
Registration tax.
You own your own car. You got to pay for that.
Tax.
Right, everything.
So the biggest picture is that I heard I was watching the Rydah show, and I seen y'all, and that was dope. I heard Mac Reem talking about the economics in the community and how they move things around inside of the community, but what it is, it's a system of a detention system.
Absolutely.
They're making this a prison state. It's a detention system to where they can contain people.
Right.
You wonder why everybody think they're free, but you wonder why that you need a passport to travel outside of the country.
Mm-hmm.
You need a passport because you belong to somebody.
Including
they keeping tabs on you.
Your social security numbers. Your social security numbers are broken down by the digits. The first digits signify from what part of the state you're from. Right. And those numbers, so California, let's see, right now it's 5, 6, and 8. And if you go like in the middle, like in New York, because it starts to the right, which is like where one of the Federal Reserve banks are. Those social security numbers start off with 0, 1. You scooch on over, then it's 2s, 3s, 4s. You get to California, it's 5, 6,
they keep
7, and 8. And then on top of that, those numbers are bank account numbers and the Federal Reserve Bank.
And they own that
stuff. Every dollar that you are making.
When you go to jail happens. Why do you think you go to jail? They get paid.
Oh, right. And then at jail, you're also identified. You're also, you have an identification.
You're gonna pay rent in the world wherever you are.
You're going to.
If you're dead, and your people.
At the least, you have to eat a certain.
If you're in jail, you go.
You're gonna pay tax on the candy bar, the ice cream, the hamburger,
the collect calls,
everything you're doing.
Everything. Even if you're a consumer, you're going to pay.
Right.
But what they're doing is they're moving us out of here because, like y'all was talking about, the boom. They want this property now. Tech people.
Quit playing, Tiff. You ain't about to keep it lit. Carpet keeps it lit, but we don't need
want the property, and they want to. That's why you can work here, but you can't afford to live here.
Absolutely.
You can work and you can make $20 an hour, but you can't afford to live here.
First of all, to live right now in the Bay Area, the average to get by on a consumer is $215K. 2 people's income, if y'all each ain't pushing $100K, you're not gonna make it.
You have to be rich.
You ain't gonna make it.
You might not. Don't got it.
Oh well, fuck. You have to.
Hey, but you gotta keep trying, though. You feel me?
You have to be rich.
The power of the collective. It's just about it's about honor, loyalty, dedication, and ambition.
Right. I have my
honor, loyalty, dedication, and ambition. When trust,
morals,
and you got morals coming along with that. Now, if you got $100, that don't mean too much. But if you got 100 and you got 100,
and we put our hundreds together,
now we can
then it's something.
We don't have to just say, well, man, can I just let me get that one up? Oh, can I? No, give me that one right now. I want the fat.
And we all pay attention to that.
Like your auntie
what's in everybody else's pockets.
Right.
We not on no slimy shit. No. Like while we all trying to make this move, you looking at me how much money I got, how much money you got. We all focus right here.
Right. So y'all know money not gonna be around like 10 years.
Right, and that's where Bitcoin
comes. Hold on. Bitcoin got a good point. Let's talk about it.
Can I say one thing? Because you know why?
Because I already know what he's
going to say.
We
already got trapped, y'all. You know how we got trapped? By Instagram and Facebook. Face recognition, right? Everybody face your
That's for show there.
So they can just take your fucking face off and have a structure of your face and they gonna know who you is. So now when you don't got no money, right? Your credit, if you don't got no credit, you ain't gonna be able to buy no chips, no nothing.
Nothing.
Credit.
Right. You guys are investing in your credit.
They got that band like an IG band.
They think it's petty right now.
But in prison, you get APA numbers too.
You can't get shit. So that's what I think that's really gonna happen. We probably not be here to see it, but I think that's what's
our body just gonna end up scanning as money.
When we walk up, chips in us.
We gotta think pay and it's gonna pay. That's it. That's all. You don't gotta have no money, no nothing. Cryptocurrency. Come on.
And let me tell you how they got us. They got us with the FDA, with the Federal Drug Administration.
Right.
They've been got us. I got a 74-year-old father. And they got to get medication.
God bless them, because
they need. You know how much money that they wanted from him for an inhaler?
I know.
Right, and it depends on what type of
$780 for one.
And they know because they want to live, they're gonna pay.
They're gonna pay. Yeah. And where are they gonna take it from? They're gonna take it from their benefit. And they put caps on the benefit.
Right.
You can before that money is cashed out, you have to use a certain amount of dollars before that. They're taking it from you. At the end of the day, they're still
going to get a percentage of everything.
The Constitution says that there can be no taxation without representation.
We don't have to play taxes.
Who's representing us? So why we putting that money in the church basket and we putting that money in paying taxes?
Hey, but check this out though.
People throwing shit
out. Why in certain states it ain't taxes in?
Wait. Well, so Texas
like
has,
I went to
Texas
Jersey
has
or Detroit with no taxes on there.
No, yeah, certain taxes don't.
Why they ain't got taxes on them that other people do? Like
Oregon don't either.
Yeah, Oregon
gas
don't
taxes
either.
and cigarettes in Oregon and
certain places ain't got tax like on their clothes. Like it's $20 tax on shoes right now. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
like,
just, how those states are organized, and then it goes deeper.
Why ain't we manufacturing as a culture?
Seasons
not as just individual people, because most people don't understand that we are the same people. Any motherfucking way. You know what I'm talking about? And they know who we are.
It's just
and what I'm talking about is the law enforcement and the establishment. So look, let me tell you this. So we got to watch out because they're killing our young people.
You telling me?
Not only
telling all of us.
It started out with Rodney King when we caught it on videotape.
And the Hyundai.
And they did all of that. And then he said they paid a little bit of money, and then they said, well, can't we all just get along?
Right.
And then after that, Oscar Grant, a young kid now, handcuffed on the platform, gunned down. Right. Handcuffed.
Man.
Not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Too much of that, man.
And then you got the Stephon Clarks and the Michael Browns, you know.
Right. All innocent men killed out here. And then the people getting off. I mean, the shit, what is the name? Zimmerman. He just sold the gun and for money, and it's cool. Like how niggas get away with some shit like that
somewhere.
Listen,
if God is our
somebody should have been knocked that nigga down, man. Fuck that
but you know what? That's because we don't have. But see, that's where when you put the red flag down, you put the blue flag down, and you say, listen, the melanation is the only color. That's the only color that's involved. That's our flag. We got a black flag. What's the black flag for? For keeping the roaches out. What the roaches is the establishment that's trying to hold you down and control you down. Because the police ain't protecting and serving, they patrolling and controlling. They've been doing it for some time now. Right. So when they go up on your 60, if you just say, oh, it's another black man or another black woman, what you're essentially saying is, when it's my turn, when it knocks across my doorstep, I'm a really feel like what those other people was feeling like when they lost their loved one to these vicious people, and now I'm one of them. And you become a hopeless deadlock.
And then you never know who to blame.
Yeah, well, no, you know who to blame,
but you really can't
do anything about it.
I mean, because Stephon Clark, that was another one.
The only way we can do that is
in his backyard.
The police is not just a job. The police is not just an organization.
They're family.
They're fraternity.
They are an organized gang. They are one of the gang. You are right.
They ain't turning on their niggas. They letting their niggas do shit. They ain't telling on them.
It is right.
All kind of shit.
And we can even get into like religions like that, because that is made custom only for like a certain.
But do you know?
The point that I want to make about being a fraternal order means that it's the police who back each other up from all over the United
everywhere.
States. They have around the world.
Right.
In England and Ireland, all of this is a fraternal order. So when somebody's having a problem, they come to their aid. So let me show you this right here, right? They have the blue wall of silence and all of this and that, and with the fraternal police order. Mm-hmm. But you know why they don't prosecute officers when they kill unarmed black men? You know why they don't do that?
Because it was ordered, damn near.
No. Well, it's because why are the DA's not going to? They got to do the investigation. The DA's not going to file on them because who pays the DA? The police unions. Right.
And it all really comes from
you think that I'm gonna pay you to put me in jail, and you think that I'm gonna put you in jail and you pay me?
And they're all backed up by like a county council.
They got to spend the big money for the lawyers.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's twisted though. It says it's wrong. It's wrong to kill a person by one, but we can go ahead and execute by a group of many. You know what I mean? Like
it's unifying. And we got to unify that. We got to put down the bullshit. Is what it is.
And I feel like it's population control too, man.
The
population control. Certain amount of us got to die.
I'm talking about brown too.
Think about
brown and black is one.
It's like they behind in their quota.
In Mexico, you got the pyramid.
That's why there's homeless people.
Snake, right?
That too.
And they're behind in their quota. And we got the snake on the front. We venerate the snake and we erect pyramids. That's the same thing that they do in Mexico. That's because they are brothers. When they said they had Indians here, it was Africans. Always. It was Aztecs and Africans. We're just different tribes. You're part of the tribe of Israel. What's the tribe of Israel? The tribe of Israel is the tribe of Isis, the tribe of Ra, and the tribe of El.
I bet people don't
we've been keeping it lit, man. Teach. Right, man. We finna get up out of here, man.
We gotta get up out of here, man.
We past our hour because we got deep in convo with Dayday,
justice for Lil Willie.
Shout out to Dayday. Rest in peace, Lil Willie.
Where can they find you at all your social networks?
Man, you can find me David Harrison on Facebook. David D Harrison. You can get me at SOG Success on IG.
SOG Success. I follow you.
So come look me up. You can look up FBG Sauce Team. You can look up the music. You know what I'm saying? I got some music coming out, but you can look up Baylaws the movie. My boy Free Jack. Our label Inc.
I know I'm high. Alright, we up out of here, man. We finna play some of this Ray White.
Shout out Club Lit, man. That shit was lit. Thank you.
Alright, we up out of here, man.
Hey, keep it lit though. Rest in peace, Lil Reem.
Keep it lit. Come on.
I'm getting my roll on. Money kinda still clicking, I'm clicking, I'm leaving the stove on the block, phone ringing, I'm drinking, I'm getting my roll on. I gotta go, give me a bag and then give me a bag. I gotta go, give me a bag and then give me a bag. Money kinda still clicking, I'm clicking, I'm leaving the stove on the block, phone ringing, I'm drinking, I'm getting my roll on. I gotta go, give me a bag and then give me a bag. I gotta go, give me a bag and then give me a bag. When I say go get a bag, I don't mean a backpack. Got Louis V in my knapsack, Gucci all on my jock strap, Dirty Mac in my snapback. Wonder how niggas stack stacks. If I front you a little work, I at least need a stack back. Pills all in my snack pack. Yeah, serve knocks all in my hatchback. I'm just really trying to bounce back. You are not the one to count on. If you can't bring the count back, I'ma go and bring crack back. Fuck around and bring the trap back. Grind in the front yard, serve knocks all in the backpack. Already know my top hat. I had your top bitch, give me top B on the top floor. Like how the fuck you gon' top that?